the men's javelin. Features the long-standing world and championship record from the Ukraine, Oleksandr DOROSHENKO. Perennially successful in this, but maybe Cody Jones can produce something major as well. This F38. The least impairment of the cerebral palsy categories. And there on the right, Chad Ferris. A couple of medals so far this week. In the T13, a silver and a bronze, and his competition is over now, having a 100% strike rate in terms of medals from his races. And we get underway with Reinhardt HAMMAN of South Africa. Strong early throw by HAMMAN. He's lifetime best set this year of 48.34. There's 6 in this. DOROSHENKO, the highest rank, the man to beat, certainly, in 44.08 is a very good start for HAMMAN. So next up, Petr VRATIL, whose lifetime best came this year, 44.31. Good effort put into that. That might just be the lead. It is. It's 46.17 lifetime best for Petr VRATIL.
So back to the javelin we go. Jayden SAWYER with his first round throw, the Australian in the javelin throw F38 competition. 43.32 his lifetime best set this year for the Australian. It's VRATIL who leads at the moment. And that puts Jayden SAWYER into 44.23. That is in second position. He moves into, that is a new Australian record and continental record. Dusan GREZL of the Czech Republic. That won't be as far. A lifetime best of 37.38, but this year a season best of just 35 meters. .34.74 for GREZL, leaves him in 5th place. So here he is, Oleksandr DOROSHENKO. Seems like he's been around for years. Already the gold medalist in the shot put at these World Championships. He's now going for gold in the javelin throw F38. .47.34 is the championship record, which he set back in 2006. The world record he set in 2004, but that is 41.96 in 4th place for DOROSHENKO. Reinhardt HAMMAN, his second throw better than his first. 44.75, he moves into second position. Petr VRATIL, a PB of 46.17 with his first. What has he got in his second? Well, that is out there, not far from it. Two outstanding throws to start the competition for the man from the Czech Republic, Petr VRATIL. He was a bronze medalist at the European Championships last year in Swansea. And at this moment in time, he's in gold medal position in the javelin throw. 46.16 seconds. He's only 1 centimetre off his first throw.
Good consistency. You'll wonder, by the way, why there are 2 goal lines which denote the world records. Well, the shorter one is for the next men's javelins final, which is at 90 minutes time, the F41. But the further out line is for this event, where the world record is held by Doroshenko, the 51.37 mark from Athens 2004. Doroshenko, Hamman and GREZL were the 1, 2, 3 in the shot put earlier in the week. Which is one of the variances from the IAAF circuit. Cody Jones, good improvement, almost of 3 meters, but he stays in 5th place. So here comes Reinhardt HAMMAN, silver in the shot put behind Doroshenko, who's arguably by far the man to beat here. Generally more successful in the shot put. It was silver in the javelin for Doroshenko last year at the European Championships. Doroshenko finishing behind Dmitry Silovs of Latvia, who's in a class of his own, and so is Hamman, 45.03. Second place for the South African. Petr VRATIL of the Czech Republic. It's just shy of.
We go to the men's 200 metres, 11 heat 3. Let's start this. Turkey in 1.
Intended targets.
Thailand in 3.
And he's stepped through. It's going to be around 35 metres, so that's a foul by VRATIL. He's still our leader with his lifetime best in the first round of 46.17. Cody Jones of the United States, lying 5th at the moment, 39 meters 70, and that will dip just beyond 35. So you can add on maybe 1.5 meters or so on. And Jones at the moment is around 6 meters behind the medals. His lifetime best is 44.83, which would only be good for 4th at the moment. It's a solid try, needs to improve. 36.67. For Australia now, Jayden SAWYER. Recently turned 22.
A man that trains down in Canberra, in the same area as me, and his nickname is Turtle, after the famous Entourage character.
Lifetime best in the previous round, 44.38. He improved it by a meter. He's broken it twice already. And I think he's gone and done it again. It's beyond 45 meters. And Jayden SAWYER looks like he's just pushed himself into the medals.
Once again, the wind has changed around again. It's now following wind of plus 1.4 meters.
That's an excellent throw by SAWYER. It's his 3rd personal best in a row. Better than that Australian record and a continental record. 45.78. So Doroshenko in big trouble, back in 4th place. 42.50 earlier. And he's absolutely hurled that out. Well beyond 45. And surely that's the lead. Well, he holds the championship record from 9 years ago, and it might be under threat here. Brilliant effort from the Ukrainian. They among the nations who've suffered from China's dominance this week. But not for him. He's broken his own long-standing championship record, 47-48, and Doroshenko is in the lead. So this is how things stand at halfway. Doroshenko out in front now, back among the medals. Championship record 47-48. VRATIL second for the Czech Republic. Sawyer third for Australia.
So here goes Reinhardt HAMMAN. His fourth round throw for South Africa. 45.03 in the third round. His best so far.
Doroshenko has taken the lead for Ukraine with 47-48, new championship record. Adding 14 centimetres to his own record set back 9 years ago now. So Doroshenko of Ukraine now leads 47-48.
That there,
second with that lifetime best 46-17.
as you can see from the shake of the head, is a foul.
And Sawyer is the man on the runway.
Back to Jayden SAWYER. New continental record of 45.78 with his third attempt. Really looks back. Gets rid of it well in flight, maybe a little too much flight.
I think that one went a little high to the look of me, but I'm no expert.
Well, there's a slight breeze actually where they are, 45.57. So back we go to the Javelin, Dusan GREZL with his fifth attempt. He's currently in sixth and bottom position. What can he do to improve on that? 35.97 with his third throw. That's a season best for the man from the Czech Republic. An improvement of almost a metre on his previous season best time. .35.27, the distance thrown. Cody Jones in fifth position, 39.70. That came with his second attempt. As he gets the preparations underway, and off he goes.
So these athletes competing here in the T37 javelin throw. 37 being the cerebral palsy class, but 37s traditionally have one side of their body affected, and that's known as hemiplegia. So a leg and an arm will be affected for these guys.
36.11, so Cody Jones stays in fifth position. The South African, Reinhardt HAMMAN, he's fourth, looking to improve on his best so far of 45.03, and that looks like it has improved. Needs to find himself another 2.5 metres or so, or another almost metre to catch up to Jayden SAWYER, another couple of metres to get himself up towards the leader, Doroshenko. 46.91 takes him into second place for the South African Reinhardt HAMMAN.
He's the reigning world champion. Interesting thing about him, he's missed the last 2 Paralympic Games, failed to qualify for Beijing 2008 and retired. Was out 4 years, made his comeback in Lyon. He's already won a silver this week and gold in this javelin 2 years ago.
Now to see if Jayden SAWYER can respond after being pushed out of the medals by that throw there.
So how can he respond, Jayden SAWYER?
Approaching that 45-metre line, but not going over. So Sawyer will stay fourth.
45.78 with his third. He's
in round 6.
39 centimetres he needs to make up on VRATIL, who is in third place now with a personal best.
Javelin in his hands. He's going to come out for round 5 as soon as lead taken by the Ukrainian.
But that isn't as far, so he stays fourth. 43.67. And talking of Petr VRATIL,
From VRATIL.
third position.
That will be no improvement, so he stepped over the line. He knew that hadn't gone
It's
far
not going to
enough.
improve.
He actually passed on his fourth attempt after fouling before that in his third, so
he can move back into goal, and next up will be
that is a foul.
the leader of the competition.
And since his first effort of 46.17, which was a personal best, he threw 46.16, almost there, but since then it hasn't been great results for the man from the Czech Republic, but he does sit in the bronze medal positions. Here is the man who is leading with a new championship record, 47.48 with his third throw for Oleksandr DOROSHENKO of the Ukraine. Breaking his own championship record from 2006.
DOROSHENKO does like to generate some speed on the runway, but again, that won't be further than he's gone before, so it's
That more than likely.
Sorry, there's a lot of throws going in just around that shorter yellow line that we'll see for the world record line coming up for the event this evening. A number of them landing in exactly the same spot almost.
Doroshenko's been winning major championship medals since 2004, and the funny thing about Athens is that he won gold in a shot put in discus and bronze in the javelin there. Multi-talented. Dusan GREZL, bronze in a shot put already this week. He's never won a major championship javelin medal, and that's going to fall around 40. His international colleague VRATIL, another athlete who's claimed medals in 3 disciplines, shot put, javelin and discus, and almost made it 4. Used to be in the sprint team and then finished 4th in the World Championships back in 02 in Lille. Now it's going to be 6th for him, 34-34, his last attempt. Hamman of South Africa in the javelin, and that's gone a long way out. Close towards the world record mark.
Nicky Vance, IPC Anti-Doping Committee member, and Ignacio Escobar, Ambassador of Spain. Winner of the bronze medal.
Oh, he's delighted. Championship record, past 50 meters, 50.06. Hamman is in front. And out of nowhere, Hamman has suddenly leapt up. 46.91 in the previous round. 50 meters 06 here.
Jayden SAWYER currently out of the medals. Can he respond? He was in 3rd position early in the event, but a number of athletes have toppled his throws.
Look at Hamman behind him, he's still delighted. SAWYER won bronze in this 2 years ago. Can he again here? He needs to improve by 40 centimeters. That might be it. But I don't think it is. It's actually fallen the wrong side of the 45-meter line. So it will be 4th for Jayden SAWYER this time with his continental record. He's been overtaken by Hamman and knocked out of the medals by him.
Athletics World Champion.
It's 4th for SAWYER, despite his new continental record and Australian record too. So DOROSHENKO in his big bid for gold needs to improve by 3 meters, and it's closer to his world record mark than his previous attempts, but I don't think that's it. DOROSHENKO will be denied this time, and it looks like silver for the Ukrainian. It's his best throw of the day, 48-44, but Doroshenko will take the silver.
He looks happy with that, despite obviously getting toppled as world champion by the South African. But he's pumped with his silver medal and his throw of 48-44.
And here is our gold medalist. He's retained his world title, Reinhardt HAMMAN, which, considering he's come out of retirement, is very, very good going. Worth pointing out, he's only 25. He missed out on the Paralympic Games in Beijing, so stepped away from parasport effectively at the age of 18, but was persuaded back. I'm sure he's glad he had his arm twisted. World champion again, Reinhardt HAMMAN. HAMMAN wins 50.06, championship record. Doroshenko with the silver for Ukraine, VRATIL the bronze for the Czech Republic.